This is the Global Podcast Network, where executives and professionals connect, share, and inspire. Stay tuned for the conversations that drive success.
We are honored to have our guest here, Alan Goldberg, joining us live today. So ecstatic to get to know him and talk about all that he does. And of course, if you are watching the podcast live, you can see his beautiful artwork behind. Mind's Eye Photos, limited editions by Alan. We're going to get to know his background, how he became this amazing photographer slash artist, and so much more. So first and foremost, welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you. I'm doing very well and very happy to be here. It's a long, strange trip.
Oh, wow. Well, we're going to get to a little bit of your background, of course, and just an overview of what are you doing so people understand who we're talking to, Alan. And then we're going to back up into how you got here.
Okay. I got here. I've always had a camera in my hand, and I guess the primary reason is because I can't. So tell them to draw something. They said, I can't draw that. Now, I can sketch a little bit, but I don't get things the way that I want them to. So I picked up the camera, and I know that they are exactly the way that they're supposed to be. Well, after years of being behind the camera, I said, let me play around with some software and colors and saturations and stuff like that. My photographer friends were always saying, oh, Al, you had a beautiful picture. Why did you ruin it with this? Well, and my answer was, you just don't have the vision that I do. So that's where we are and how I got here. I first started to exhibit, I guess, in 2014. And it's been, once I moved down to Florida, it's just taken off.
Where were you originally from? I want to go back a little bit.
Well, if I said the word water, you would probably know. I'm a Philly guy.
Yay.
And I moved to North Jersey, and I'm not saying I watched you all the time, but I watched you a good bit of the time on TV.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, back in the good old days.
Back in the good old days, yes. I got married for the second time shortly after the beginning of COVID. I moved down here because of living arrangement. And sadly, the marriage didn't work out. And the beginning of last month was the finalization of my divorce. But there's always a good thing that comes out of anything that's horrible, I'll say, or a life-changing experience. My ex-wife always asked me, well, what are you going to do with all of your pictures? And I said, you just don't have the same vision. And, the only song that comes to mind because of all of this recognition within the last 2 years is the song that Kenny Rogers sang, and you picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille.
Oh my goodness.
And so she's missing out on all of this, but in the good aspect, I am now with a woman that I actually went from kindergarten to high school with, and she understands and appreciates my art and my photography, and is saying, go get them. So
I read that you always had your camera in your hand, right? And you started taking like landscapes and portraits, and then go ahead. What else did you get into?
Right. Well, I've done landscapes. I've done pictures of the Milky Way. Nothing really phenomenal, but I get my hand in a little bit of everything. I work with infrared. I I do portraits, I do models, I do a lot of musicians. I've photographed some really famous people like Charlie Daniels and Billy Joel, and the guys from the two surviving members of the Doors. Uh, Robbie Krieger actually signed one of my pictures. Charlie Daniels signed a picture that I took of him. And I think I may have sent that as part of the package. And the reason he signed it was because I caught the gum in his mouth. Well, you know what? I'll share it with you. And this way you can,
Sure.
it's really one of those interesting pictures that it was the sole reason why Charlie signed it. And hold on up. There's Charlie. Hold on. There we go. If you look closely in his mouth, you will see there's a piece of blue chewing gum.
Oh.
And I was right. I was actually in the second row with a 600 millimeter lens, and
Oh,
I caught it.
wow.
And that's the only reason why he signed the picture, was because I caught the gum.
Are you going to share that picture or?
Yeah, I have had it up on my site. You can share it, and I have one picture of Billy Joel that I would love to have him sign, because I have a whole. Well, oh, there's Billy. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
It,
Love
it
him.
is
I've
one of.
interviewed him before. I love him.
Okay, so here's the picture of Billy Joel. I know he lives down here in Boca, which is where I am, but I know I don't want to like push too hard, because I know he's dealing with health issues. But oh my God, I would love for him to sign it. Anyway,
Hmm.
I took that at Madison Square Garden. I think it was in 2019. It was Valentine's Day concert. And he, my then girlfriend, this was before the wife, got tickets for the Valentine's Day concert. And as soon as I heard that she got tickets, I wrote to Billy Joel's rep, or Madison Square Garden's rep people, and I showed them the pictures that I had. I got in touch with Billy Joel's people. Billy Joel's people said, okay, you got a stage pass, media pass. And I was in the media pass place for the 10 minutes or 3-song limit. And I took 3,500 pictures in that 10 minutes. And that
Wow.
was one of the best ones. My friends tell me that I have a trigger finger. I shoot an automatic camera. So
Oh my
it's,
gosh.
yeah.
Awesome. Wow, wow, wow. Well, let me hear about this because there's so many different performers that you've taken pictures of, all different festivals, all that you've done. And I just want to bring this up to, to date. You moved to Florida, right? When was that?
Moved to Florida. And when I moved, shortly after I moved down here, I was invited to the Um, it was the first time I had ever been in a big show. I mean, there's
Wow.
thousands of people that come through there. Last year, Damon John stopped by. You may have heard of him from Shark Tank. And let me see if I can find the. Oh, that I know I sent.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was, and 2, 3. Anyway, I can't find it right now, but I could send it to you via the link or email that I have. And Damon John stopped by my booth actually twice, and it was just very exciting to meet him. I photographed Tito Puente Jr.,
Oh,
the son of
wow.
great Tito, and I've become very good friends with him. And I got introduced to him via one of my friends from North Jersey, who was one of the last proteges of Lionel Hampton. And it's just been, I'm overwhelmed with who I've met since that. Tito, I have a picture of Tito, and that is one of the pieces of art. I have a whole mess of performers that I have for sale that I've worked with. Let's see if I can find him real quick. Arts Courage. There we go. And Tito grabbed me and he says, "Let's do an ad." So I put an ad in, and that's really the first thing up on my. This is the movie. It's actually a movie frame, but let me see if I can. Oh, I know why.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I could share that. Can you share your screen so we can
Okay,
see the photos?
I'm going to share the picture now. Um, that's a
Great.
picture. That's a picture of Tito that I took at the Salsa Festival in Hollywood, Florida, and it's out for sale on my limited editions by Allen website. Now, here's the thing with the website. I sell only 25 copies of a picture. They're all printed on high gloss aluminum. And the picture that's behind me is a 30 by 45. Tito's is a 16 by 24. And boy, do they pop. The
Really?
colors. Yeah, the colors just, well, like the gentleman John Haffey said, who's the publisher of um, your stuff is refreshing and unique, refreshingly unique and beautiful. And he says your
Um,
colors, artists don't understand it, photographers don't understand it, but they know that it's incredible. So I was just at Tito's last birthday party in June, and Carmine Apici, I hope I'm saying it right,
uh-huh.
from the group Vanilla Fudge came knocking on the green room door, and he's talking to Tito, and he sees my picture, and he during intermission he asked to see it again. I went out to the crowd to show it to him, and he commissioned me to take one of him down here when he's down here in Boca in February. So word is spreading about my art. I at times feel like I'm somewhere between. Now, I'm not an artist.
Yes, you are.
We're using a paintbrush kind of
Got
artist,
it. Got it.
but I feel like okay, but my notoriety is becoming more well known, and I'm hoping that more and more musicians and more singers, performers
Well,
will
I
knocking.
just feel like we're not seeing it, so I really want to just pull this up. I don't know this. Next time, I would love if you could share your screen because you're going to see all my other stuff on here. But this is one of the pictures you were talking about, the Billy Joel. And if I click to the right, then a personal photo pops up. So for some reason, I can't. If you have them
Yeah,
in a folder,
I see the Billy Joel picture.
good, good,
That
good, good. Well, that's the one of the ones we were just talking about. It's always good to see.
right.
And do you want to pull up the other one?
Uh,
I'll pull up. Let's see what this one
okay, should
is.
I
Ready?
go to screen share?
Yeah, if you can, because I would love to see the video too. It just it'll look a lot cleaner coming from you.
Okay,
Amazing. But yeah, I want people to be able to see these. Alan Goldberg Mind's Eye photos. Oh my goodness.
okay, so let me go to screen share.
Sure, I'll stop mine.
Send request,
Yeah,
request
so you can watch that
send
video.
share. Um, Let me open up content over the shoulder, background. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out where to go to open up
Got it. Yeah, normally if you
If I
hit the
plug
button
him
that
on.
says share, you'll see it.
I
Okay.
figured it out.
Good,
Hold
good,
on.
good.
Okay, hold on. As you see, I have about almost 100,000 pictures. Oh, that's personal. It's the wrong one. I'll show the copyrighted ones. So the video of, see, where's Tito? Tito. These are all musician folders. If you can see all the folders that I have up. Okay, here's Tito. And at the Arts Garage. Oh, no, it wasn't at the Arts Garage. It was at the Arts Circle that I took that picture. Here is the pic. I don't know. Let me see if I can get back to share. I don't know why it's not.
Don't worry, don't worry. I'll just share what else I have. I just want people to be able to see them. But
Okay. Um,
I did Billy Joel.
okay.
Okay, let's go with this one. Let me
Let me
pull this.
try again.
Sure, sure.
Share content.
Well, I'll just share this one for you right now in the meantime. Tell us again, who's this if they don't know?
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
Well, that's Charlie Daniels.
Yeah,
And
beautiful.
that website, Alan Goldberg Photos, no more. But Charlie very rarely signed pictures
Yeah,
of people, and that people took of him. But he signed this one, and his merchandise person went back to where they were having his meet and greet before the concert and said, Charlie, you got to see this picture. And the guy brought me back to see Charlie at the meet and greet. Charlie was like overwhelmed, and we had a nice conversation for a good 5 minutes at this meet and greet. And here I am. I'm just like in the photo pit before that, and I'm meeting the great Charlie Daniels. And actually have a fiddle of his that he signed. He didn't play it, but he signed it. And yeah, so it's one of those things. And a lot of my things that I'm because of the divorce, I'm living in a rented place until I can now
yeah.
get something permanent. And the last place where I stayed, I had all of my pictures on a wall. I had over 40 signed pictures of different musicians. Doug Gray from the Marshall Tucker Band, Henry Paul from the Outlaws, Tito Puente, Robbie
Wow.
Krieger from the Doors, just all these people. But it's never really enough. That I had a really great mentor. His name was Dr. Victor P. Satinsky, Paul Satinsky. And he was a major in World War II. He was a professor of
Mm-hmm.
cardiovascular heart surgery in Hahnemann Hospital,
Yeah.
Philadelphia. And I had the opportunity to meet him when I was 17 years old, and again when I was going through college. And he had a little plaque, kind of like this. I'm going to hold it up. Well, maybe you can't see it, but it's one of those desk plaques, and it said "Publisher Perish."
Yeah.
He
Oh.
he just put out so many different papers and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and it inspired me. And that's why when I'm doing my photography, I can do a shoot, and I've told people, if I'm not taking 1,000 pictures, I'm not sweating yet. And one of the things is that the gist of the thing is that I'm putting out a lot of pictures, and so I may not like every one, but I'll put
Yeah.
out a great. So with that behind me, I said, some of these pictures would, oh, there we go. I think maybe you got
Yeah,
the,
I'm just moving on what I
okay.
have. So yeah, so it's fine.
Okay. So some of the pictures that I have, and I'm going to put up one of them because I think that my we plants. Um, I have one picture. Oh, I know what I can do. I got even a better idea. Um, okay, so I'm going to share. This is probably the best one of them all. Um, this
Let's
is a
see.
picture that, or it's a postcard really, um, that I had designed. Those are three dresses
Oh, okay, let
uh,
me stop
that
sharing.
are being, well, three of my photographs put
Okay.
onto fabric and turned into dresses. And I have a complete, well, it's a growing line because I only
Oh,
started it
wow.
about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And right now I have a 10% off sale as an introduction.
Here it
And
is. I got it for you. There you go.
okay, thank you.
You're
And
welcome.
uh,
Beautiful.
these are all uh,
Wow.
prints of uh, pictures of mine that are now on fabric. Let me see. Here's another one. This is actually um, a dress, a bag, and a set of earrings. If you could show that one, because that's one of my favorite pictures. Actually, that picture had been shown at Miami Art Week 2 years
Oh,
ago
wow. There it
and
is.
was at the New York Art Fair and Art San Diego.
Great. Are you seeing
And
this yet or no?
I'm not seeing that one. No, not yet.
Okay.
There we go.
You see it? Is
Yeah,
that it?
that's it. So
Perfect.
that's the website where you can purchase the the garments, and there's a whole mess of them. There's a picture that I have from the Gulf of Mexico. There's other places. There's one picture there that I took when I was in Arizona. So it's just a matter of, the ideas never stop. The thing that got me into the clothing was before I became a school teacher, before I became a photographer, a long time, uh, I worked in the garment industry in Philadelphia and made children's clothing. And that they wouldn't let me near the design room for one reason or another, but I guess they were either jealous or I didn't have the technical design, but I know how to put a print together and a fashion line from my time there. And that's the next big step in I guess, my career. So hoping
Wow.
that,
Well, impressive. Unfortunately, we are out of time. We do have to go. I know we got a little bit of a late start today, but I'm hoping we get to
yeah,
do this again and would love to, yeah, be able, we'll talk ahead of time if we can, so we can share your screen. I would love to see all of your pictures and art. And congratulations. When is the festival coming up? Tell us about that quick.
December 3 through the 3rd through the 7th December. And well, I know you have media background and whatnot, but if you need free passes,
Oh, thank you.
let me know. I'll email you the link to get a free pass,
I
and then
appreciate it.
you
I
can tell
wish
me.
I could
I'll
get
be
out
at,
more. I
yeah,
got a 10 and
uh,
an 8-year-old. It's so hard. Yeah.
and I'll be at booth 1116, and it's
Okay.
right on the end. It's right near the bar, so I get a lot of traffic, and
Beautiful.
it it would be great to see you down there.
Oh, thank you very much. Unfortunately, with the kids and their activities, I will not be able to get down there this year. I would need a lot of
Yeah,
planning on that and babysitters. Oh my goodness. But I appreciate it. If someone does want to see you, reach out to you. What is the website? How do we contact you?
it's limited editions by Allen.
Okay.
and it's ALAN.com. And then the dress they could get, there's a link on the website to get to that dress
Perfect.
company, the limited edition clothing or clothes. So
Beautiful.
it's all there.
Well, thank you so much. Really looking
All right.
forward to speaking with you, and this will be great. Well, hopefully we get to connect again. Are we back on together soon?
Uh, I don't know. I hope so.
Me too. All right, great meeting you. Thank you so much.
There's a lot
And
more of this story that hasn't been told.
I know we need to.
Yes,
We'll get
thank
it down
you.
pat next time. Thank you so much, Alan. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.
This is the Global Podcast Network, where executives and professionals connect, share, and inspire. Stay tuned for the conversations that drive success.